Huh, you are not on my friends list. Welcome back. But yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, but you're not on my friends list. That's kind of weird. Let me fix up my stream again. But yeah, my internet went out for a couple minutes there. Yeah, we're supposed to get to like this. Wait, 2 out of 8. He's got 1 out of 5. Well, she's got 1 out of 5. But that's I thought we were friends.
No, not on Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains this. So then you weren't in the realm before. Well, actually, no. I think
I
you were.
was. Just wasn't on my original Xbox account.
Ah, okay, 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 okay. Oh, not here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, once the whole realm system updates, I have to make sure I update, so I'll do that. So, oh my god, there's so many of them in there. Where did you accept it yet? No.
1 second.
Yeah, because I can do it that way. TZ, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We had a slight technical issue bump. But we're back now. I don't want to be here in my old base. What the? That's not right. I like hiding in my base, staring at fishies. Hey, fishies. Yes, and accepted you. But that link works. I know, because I got somebody else new like that also, so I know that.
I have to download the Xbox app. Hold on.
What do you have to download the Xbox? Oh, for the Minecraft?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you
yeah,
do.
to accept the friend request.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just remember that. Well, when you get in, go east, which is when you're facing the beds from the spawn platform to your left. If you want to come this way, or you can go wherever. Just make sure you grab one of the beds. Oh, let me reset my spawn. And sleep.
Okay, sounds good.
You know, so I don't know which way you want to go. But, you know, over here, we got free iron. Which is why I think maybe everybody came this way because I was like, I'm going to do an iron farm first thing. And I started working on it right away. And then people started migrating. And then once it was up and running, like everybody came over. We only got one guy near spawn and one guy I don't know where he's at. But that's fine. I don't have to know where everybody's base is at. That's perfectly fine. Um, you can go anywhere you want in the world. Just not like don't go like 100,000 blocks off in one direction. That's kind of excessive, and the realm get acts up because the last time somebody did that, it acted up. Weird. Um, but okay, can we bait this guy? Get him to go down, and we'll show you how this. Here's how my slime farm works. Once they fall down there, they all turn small. They see the iron golem. They go after the iron golem. They get broken down into little slime balls because of the magma cubes. Wait, since when are magma cubes directional?
Or what?
Since when are magma cubes directional? Look at that.
I
Look at that.
played since like 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, so that must have been after I started using them. I haven't noticed before. But then again, I hardly ever look at it from up top. My favorite part about this whole cave is that this is my elevator up. We don't talk about the kitty. Kitty will be fine at some point. So I figure out how to save Kitty from being down there. So until then, Kitty's happy. That's it. I'm getting rid of her freaking potatoes right now.
Still can't join because it says it's an outdated version.
All right, well then that means you're gonna have to wait until the realm updates. Um, let me see. If I try joining storage, pull it up, see if the update's there. I'll try to update it now. Where's my library? Yeah, it says I can update it now. So let me try that. How long is this going to take? Or do I have to? I'm not sure which way to update it because I originally got this from the store, but now I have the launcher and the store is not moving. So this could get interesting. Like it's not moving at all. Okay, let's see if I do this. Yeah, there's release. Okay, and then on this one here, it only has uninstall. I don't want to uninstall it because I had an issue with my laptop with that. So let me try to store again. Okay, there it goes. Okay, now it's working. We're almost done. Actually, let me show you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Okay, so it looks like now wherever the hell it went. I still have that on here? I thought that was like, oh, I have to check. So it looks like it's updated now. So we will go back to the scheduled program. Let's see if that does anything, because it may not do anything. But if I can get in without that message, then technically the room should be updated. I think that's how it works. Uh-oh. Nope. Looks like I have the same problem. Could not connect outdated server. Okay, so that concludes playing on the realm for 48 hours.
My bad.
Yeah, that doesn't update it. Okay, so in 48 hours, I'll be able to get back on the realm. So till then, I guess I'll do some other goofy stuff. Currently closed prank it since no one seems to want to get into that. There we go. Yeah, so it's weird because some people said that they wanted to, and then now they're like, not. So I'm gonna go back to my my cannon here and see what's going on with it.
Man in his cannon.
Yeah, I just realized I'm not sharing the screen in there, am I? Okay, now that should be long enough to capture this explosion. Okay, so see, that's still taking too long to fire by like a tick. Well, that disappeared somewhere. Oh, you're at spawn there. Hold on. You should have creative ability. Yeah, but isn't settings that everyone has?
Default
Oh,
game mode is survival.
I just fixed it. Yeah, I just saw it. When the hell did that happen? That is so weird. So this was my original test world. My greatest creation, honestly not, was this 3x3 door that has a hole in the middle. This was the version 1.0 over here. And there's a version, well, this is Skeletor version 1. Yeah, it works good too. It's just got that hole in the middle. And then the actual version 1 is actually over here. And then I started getting fancy with it. I put little lava stuff here. But this was the original, like, how to do. I thought I turned that off. There we go. Okay, now it's off.
That's cool, actually.
Now what's cool is that that's actually a trap. See? This is supposed to have one more right there. Okay, now try walking through. Oh, that's not right. Hold up. Okay, now try walking through. Hey, you're trapped. So you would have to mine your way out, but that's actually kind of an interesting thing. Nobody thinks about that, but yeah, that's a neat way to like trap space. You know, this is where I was originally doing testing, and then I got little skyways for where things are. This is where I learned how to build the cow farm. Bedrock cow farm is this thing, and so just all sorts of craziness. Different things that I was doing at the time. I'm not even doing this stuff anymore. Like this particular machine here does not work anymore. It's broken now. Playing with it at different stuff. Yeah, this was a when it was working. This was for kelp. It was a kelp, automatic kelp farm. But my Bedrock broke it. It no longer functions on Bedrock at all. So that's that. Then there's one of my favorite things is this right here. Is this track right here? So we get a minecart, right? The hell is it? Oh, here we go. All right, so get in the minecart and then just push forward to go that way across the ramp. You'll see what happens. You'll notice that there's spaces missing.
Give me a second. I'm using a controller. It's kind of slow for me to get a minecart. Where the hell? Oh, there. No, that's real.
No, I already put one down.
I knew that.
All right, now go forward. Yeah, the timing's a little bit off on this one.
Oops.
It works without people in it. No, that actually has to be a powered rail. But it works without people in it because sometimes it just doesn't work right. Try to figure it out why. But yeah, like watch when you push that. Yeah, it moves itself back and forth, and then they fall off over here. But when there's a person in it, I'm trying to figure out what the timing is for that. But I haven't been back in a while to figure that out. One day I'll figure out what the timing is for it and get it fixed. But I want to put this in my roller coaster world. And this, let's see, follow the roads. Oh, here's the this is home base of a sort. So it's actually over here. And I put stairs in and stuff. And then all you do is you go in the water and you go down. Bing chillin', what's going up? Not much. Ozzy Tricks, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Just showing my buddy around my creative because we can't get into the realm. All right, so this is my little original trying to do a little decorative. I've gotten better. I could redo this. I just don't want it. And bedrooms over here. We've got some weird storage over here. This was all done creative. This was my first creative world. All creative.
Cool.
Ozzy Tricks. I can't read that. This is a vertical farm that I've used in the past of a design. So you can actually use the water like in survival. You can make this type of a farm and use the water to go up and down to different levels. I've actually done it. Yeah. So it's kind of wait shit. No, went too far down. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Little smelters, little rooms here and there, back door. I actually spelled out my name nice and big.
You and your big letters.
Hey, it looks good, you know. Oh, here we go. This was me making industrial farm sorts. So this design here is only a one button, so you push one button, and then it actually harvests all four farms simultaneously. There's that's water underneath there and stuff, and you gotta because there's bees, we gotta have these here little gotta have these trapdoors in place to keep the bees in. They like to come out and do stuff. This is automatic sugarcane farm. It was creative, so I just kind of did some stuff. And again, this was early, before I knew more stuff. This is all that. This is the giant cactus. And then up here is a pumpkin melon farm with about like, I forgot how many goddamn of these things there are in here. Should do just glass, I guess, but yeah, there's a bunch of deep. Oh, and they are bumping into each other again. That's why I did this. I got tired of looking at it, messing around. That's like my little industrial kind of a farm thing. Sorry, made this just to. I'm not sure what it does, but she made that. And then where the hell? Oh, this one. Have you ever seen Chaos Base?
No, I haven't.
Ah, well, you must follow. Let's see. Fast and
Well,
low.
I'm a little lost now.
Go behind the name and go up in the air, and then you'll see like a road made out of prismarine. But like go over the base. Like where you see if you look up, you see where the beacon is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Go over towards the beacon and then go behind that mountain, and then you'll find a road. And just keep following that road because I that's how I don't get lost. I put it near stuff. Everything that I've built here is near the road. I'm actually trying to find Chaos Space right now. Hell is it? It is way down the road too, apparently. Oh, we must be getting close. Here's the circles. Yeah, there it is. I gotta redo the flag. I don't like the flag anymore. So this is Chaos Base. Actually, I have a YouTube video about making it. But I obviously built in survival. I don't know why the hell that was there. I mean in creative, not survival. But yeah, this was my idea of like kind of like a castle. My early don't know what I'm doing early idea. I mean I got a nice little staircase right here that actually come up to the top. And there's one of these in every tower. There's four towers, so there's four ways up here. And then you can like see out there and stuff. And I didn't know how to start this, so I started it off as a square, and then I worked into the more round shape. But and I didn't understand storage either, so I didn't know that one ender chest per person because not even per person, but per area because I didn't know how ender chest worked at the time. For the lighting, it's actually lava, which I think is the coolest shit. Lava is the lighting source for the entire thing. I don't have any other torches, just lava. This will take you up to all the levels, but there's also a spiral staircase. And if you want to get down quick, there's also a magma block underneath one of these things, and I have empty floors because I didn't know what to do with it. I made like little workstations and things like that. Just I was just messing around early game. Didn't understand any other workstations, how they should be laid out, none of that. And like I said, I have a lot of ender chests because I thought each one was separate from the rest. I didn't know they were linked. And then, these are farm ideas I had. how I did my farms. Just little manual trampolines here, trampolines here. This one actually does work. It's just it wasn't feasible uh for replanting.
Oh, there you are. I'm over here lost.
Oh, I move around a lot.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah, this was actually a practical use of the farm, but the early designs were over here. I even got a stepped version of that. This one right here is actually a stepped version. This is a step version of the one that's over there, so it's more compact, but it's vertical. The only problem is getting into the farm to plant. It's not as simple as you think, but it actually does work. And the way this is designed was for planting, the seeds come up here automatically somehow. I forgot how I did this. I don't know. It was still early design before I had filters and things. I used buttons. Where's the button to turn this thing on? Oh, it's back here. Yeah, like I said, yeah, early test. But watch this. If you sit there and you let the water go, right, and then you come out the side and you come down, you'll notice the water goes all the way down.
Why does it go all the way down?
Well, that was the design I was working on. I was trying to make this like a functional farm. So I would have to like flick a lever, then it would harvest all of the farms vertically, and it would all feed down here into a hyper chain or into this water chain that then would take it right back up. The idea was that whatever I planted on here, I would plant as I go down, have a button up here, right? And
Yeah.
then push the button. The harvest would begin. I'd give it, like 10 seconds. Push the button again, and then just wait. And then the crop would actually come up here on its own so I could replant. And I would harvest from up top instead of having to go down and up. So the way it works is that once these, what is it, 4 layers? 2, 3 layers. Oh, this is a triple layer. Okay, so once these 3 layers are all like harvested, all the seed go into the bottom water channel that would then push it. If that was there, it would then push it into this water column that would then bring it back up into this double chest right up here at the top. All from one button push over here. And I see I was working on this design, so I like put a staircase in and stuff. I just couldn't figure out exactly how to get into the farms on the other levels. So I never bothered to come back to it. You want to see it in action? Yeah, buttons over here in this
Yeah.
corner. Yeah, I put the button back here because I haven't really done a whole lot with it. Go ahead, push it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this would have to be double wall. That's why something got there. Actually, if you stay right here next to this double chest, you'll see it come in. It's going to come in through that water. And then we got to push the button to turn it off. Otherwise, you can't replant. So I just did that. You see? But I never got it to, I never bothered to come back and like fix that, work out the bugs. Because then I came up with the side-by-side ones, one button push, and it actually fire, or the side, yeah, it fires the thing and then it refires it. Since you have to push the button twice, I actually came up with a design to take care of that.
What was your design?
Well, we would have to go to the co-op to see it, but I literally have a working type in the co-op. I have a copy of the co-op. You want to go?
Here, let's go.
All right. Oh wait, no. I don't like to actually get into. Thought I had a copy of this. I don't like getting into the original one just in case anything happens. I always keep that. Should have a copy of it. What the hell is this? That looks like it. No. Oh, I don't know what I thought I had a copy of it. Copy. This way, if somebody wants the original co-op, I can keep it original. Alrighty. Make sure I have multiplayer on here. I do not. Oh no, it is on. Okay, yeah, no, it is on. All right, yeah. Okay. And it should be set so that when everybody joins, I'm switching it to creative right away. Okay, there you are. So since you wanted to see a practical use of it, this is my final form of my farm right here. You're looking at it. This big, huge, stubbly tree. So entrance is over here. All right, and then when you come in, if you look up, on the top left is cactus. The top right is, I think that, I don't remember what the hell that is. What is this? Okay, this is the melon, and this is the melon farms up here, which means that this one here should be the sugar cane. Yeah, that's a sugar cane right there. These guys are also sugar. Yeah, this whole bottom layer is sugarcane. Melons and pumpkins are top right, and then that top left box is cactus, right? But you can't access any of it because you got to come down here, down this side. And I have an auto sorter. And I built all of this before we closed the realm up. So this I finished this on like a couple months before. But yeah, labeled on it is what it is. So this one has wheat seed at the top and then wheat at the bottom. And then we got sugar canes, 2 stacks, potatoes for 2 rows, carrots for 2 rows. Like I did this more of if you want a copy of this world and run it as your own world, do whatever you want. Hey, you got this in place, you know. And I've even future-proofed it right here where it's, you know, I got 3 more slots that we can change out in the back and make it something specific if you want to do something else. And unfiltered crap. Now, the farm is actually now inside this building. So it says bees are inside. Please keep the door closed syntax because, you know, that up here. So right here. So when you come in, make sure you get off the pressure plate. Now, you'll notice that the walls of the farm are all, there's 4 different walls. First thing that you should notice is, but you know, some people might not think about it, but there's a reason for that. The wall type matches to one of these 4 buttons. Okay, like I said, this is my ultimate farm design. So you pick one of the wall types. Let's say you want to do the diorite wall. Oh shit. Right? So you push the button on the polished diorite right here. Push just that one button.
Okay.
And you notice how you didn't have to push it again to turn the water off.
Yeah, what you do?
Ah, see, that's redstone. I'll show you in a minute. Now, let's say you wanted to do the one with the what is that, birch tree? Yeah, birchwood. Push the button that has birchwood on it. Now look in the back. So
Well then.
I've designed this quad farm. So instead of one button does all of them, you could plant 4 different crops, harvest them when you want. The bees are protected from the damn fire because they're morons, and they go back and forth. These bees are for harvesting if you want, or you don't have to. But they go back and forth among the flowers, and they pollinate the crop.
Okay, that's
Hey, shy firefly, very creative. Well, thank you, and it gets even more creative because here, come here. So underneath this moss is the redstone. So, let me break it because you know, it's kind of specific. So these are the redstone circuitry. So we can take a look at it. You can see what I did. And what the hell happened there? That's a broken one. So this button here activates this line that's separated from this line right next to it. There's 2 different lines right here. There's this one here that's connected to this one, and it's separated by the actual repeaters. Now, this is a repeater clock. So when the dark oak button is pushed, it comes along and it pops into this repeater that has a slight delay, makes a 90-degree turn, comes along all of these here that have a slight delay, and then come back and feed through to the line. That is, interestingly enough, down right here. And what it does is it fires off across the top. If you see right here, if you come over here, you'll notice that there's a line of redstone. So these 2 in the front actually connect on the top and underneath on the side. Like that. And what it does is that when you push this button, this line will fire out to here, setting off all of the dispensers. This clock will also be fired off at the same time. And when this clock goes off, it will lift up this redstone block that's right here. Okay. Powering this repeater, which will then power this block and then refeed the line back across, turning off the dispensers. And I've hidden it with moss and carpet and stuff like in the original. Then if you come down here, you'll see that the redstone got messed up. So let me put this back down. Okay, if you come down here, this is this line back here with the diorite.
yeah.
And I have all of these repeaters next to this redstone line. Well, it won't pick up the signal, so it runs across, comes down here, comes underneath this right here that does that lifting. I had to drop it so it doesn't fire this thing off by accident. Comes over here, and now here it splits. It's got one that goes straight across into this one repeater right here, which is just a directional control, and fires the line back here that does the same thing as the other one, where it's got a piston, right? That pushes up a redstone block. But this one here is 2 redstone pulses from that. Then it's got the clock underneath here. So this line goes and does a direct feed right there real quick, and then it also sets off this repeater clock. This repeater clock, as you can see, goes through, does a little timer, and fires down the same line. That's why this one's here, to prevent it from backfeeding and creating a loop. And then, like I said, you just come over here. You know, and then I can sit there and let's see. The way that I had this was, there was a piece of glass here. So that glass right there allows the power to go through the block. And then I have that right there. And you notice this redstone block, this redstone thing is just out of nowhere, and that's because this is carpet. So carpet allows redstone to go through it too. And then it just, actually no, this is not redstone block. This here will then fire into this block, which this block has redstone on it. And the first time it comes through, it'll activate the dispensers, and the second time it comes through after the clock, it will go ahead and activate them again.
This shit took a long time, huh?
Dude, we're not gonna get into that. That's why I said I don't mess with a copy of the original one. I make a copy and then I mess with it. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that because yeah, nah, long time doesn't describe this. 20 to 22 hours, something like that, to create this, to be done with it. And it's including the leaves and everything. The whole thing from start to finish took me about 22 hours, so, like straight. But I mean, I didn't sit here for 22 hours straight. But yeah, I was keeping track of the time, 22 hours straight. Behind that farm, we have a dripstone farm. This took a lot longer.
I bet.
This is the glass part was easy. I had to get one dripstone block, put one piece of dripstone underneath it, wait for it to grow, make another dripstone block, make more dripstone block. Because I didn't have this many dripstone. I had one dripstone block. That was it. So if you come up here, you'll see all these dripstone blocks up on the top. This is what took the longest. Right, and I have double wall AFK spot up in here, and it's just cool. Like once you like break it open a little bit, it looks more like a kit. I broke it up a little too much. Breaking up too much. Who cares? This is a copy of it. But yeah, this was designed to like be so in case people wanted to, but nobody really did. It's just pretty much me. But you know, not like I could. But yeah, it kind of looks like this. And then what the fuck? That's why you gotta close the doors. Not when you're in it. Yeah, that's why I put this sign up. Make sure you keep the door closed. Yeah. Oh. Did you see my moss machine farm?
No.
Okay. I will show you my version, well, my realm version 1.0. So this one here is designed to create moss, store it into a double chest, and then once that's full, allow the moss to be turned into bone meal, which is why I have 6 double chests, which this was a lot of AFK time and lots of figuring out to do. I've also made design much better and more compact. But yeah, here, let me show you. We turn it on. I've adjusted the timing so that it does not create cobblestone as well. But yeah, this is an awesome farm. So to walk you through the bits of moss, because moss is a new block in 118, 117, yeah, 117 when moss was introduced, and you can turn stone, dirt, all sorts of crap into. You can't turn cobblestone into moss by doing moss, but yeah. So this is using the magical physics of Minecraft. This moss block at the top up here. This is the propagator right here. This little sucker up at the top. Right? So this guy gets bone mealed. Sometimes it puts stuff on top, so that piston has to fire after this has been bone mealed to knock anything off like that off the top. And then for the power of Minecraft, it teleports and moss creates blocks around it within that kind of a pattern. So I have a stone generator in the back, and then I have a propagator system up here. Now, it'll funnel across over to here, where it hits the bubble column, goes up. There's a double chest here, so if somebody wanted to collect moss, like let's say you want to grab a stack of moss, you grab a stack of moss, and then that slot fills up with something else, like that's filling up with trees. And then every time a tree goes by, it will sit there, but I don't want it to be trees. No trees, no trees.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I just do it this way.
Do you ever see sunlight?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, eventually. But anyway, once it's not going into this here double chest, water pushes it across these 2 composters, which then have an auto dropper to spit it out into another bubble column, which then brings it up to the top. This is original. This is more like an original design. Brings it up to the top. through this water column, and then when it hits here, see, you went too far. Look, 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 come here. When it hits here, it hits this hopper chain, which auto feeds into these droppers that will sit there and feed into this dispenser so that this whole system has got a nice backup storage. If you check those things, they're all full of bone meal, continuously being refilled all the way up to the top. Now, the excess bone meal that this machine is not using then continues through this water column, goes down and goes into these hoppers that then feed it into the chests.
Jesus.
No. That's nothing. Follow me. Remember, I said that's version 1.0 of the realm. Okay, it's run, the whole machine, by the way, all the timing for everything, it's run off of 2 hopper clocks. I have a hopper clock with an observer that sets off the stone generator, and then I have another hopper clock that sets off the water and the piston up here that also does the bone meal, like the whole. One clock is just for the stone generation, and then the other clock runs the rest of the machine. Now, let's go to the nether and go to my jungle base, because there I put my current version of my bone meal farm. We gotta go all the way across. Hey, thank you for the hype. Sorry, I didn't notice that. I gotta get Botrix to give me messages for that kind of stuff. But thank you for the hype, Sci-Fi Fly.
That's my wife.
Oh, is that who that is? Hey, how are you, wifey? We'll see if your husband ever makes it.
I'm coming.
All right, come on.
Oh, shit. It's like racing.
Yeah, except that I'm floating, which is why I'm not having any issues.
I'm running into the walls back here.
Yeah, it happens. All right, so let's go through. Hey, you remember my tree base, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, this part. You remember this. Yeah, you were still here playing at that time. So if you come behind it, this is... Oh, it's actually still on.
So much lag.
I forgot to leave this off. But yeah, see this orange thing over here? No, the other way. This is the same machine, but it's actually more efficient.
Okay.
Remember all the water and all that stuff and everything? You remember all that stuff that I had all over the place?
Yeah.
This one here is hidden. So here, come over here to this end where all the water's pushing to. Where I'm at, right here. You come on down and take a look at the guts of this thing. The majority of the stuff I put it up underneath this, and it's a little bit more compact. It's pretty damn compact. You know? And then instead of
What's the
having, well, that fire needs to be there to destroy the extra stuff. So you'll notice there's a moss block here. I also found out that if you do a moss block underneath that have an air gap in the stone, okay, so see right there how there's an air gap at the top right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you do that, and the fire is supposed to get rid of that stuff, but it's not working. It won't convert smooth stone either, which is why everything down here is smooth stone. It won't do that or cobblestone. I decided to use smooth stone, just look better, and I had a lot of it. But sometimes the stuff would fall out and come over here and fall into the fire, right? So this is actually connecting to all of the stone on top through the smooth stone. The only place that on the top that does not get turned into this, the only one spot is in the dead center. On the previous machine, because of the equipment that's going over the top, there was like 5 different blocks that would not convert to moss, and this one here is only 1. So I actually gained 4 blocks efficiency on that. And all the timing and everything, it's done down here. Like I have a little mini hopper clock that controls this stuff. But again, it's also run off of only two etho hot filter blocks, and then I have delay circuitry involved. And this one here is actually slightly more efficient than the other one. And again, I figured out the timings so that I don't generate cobblestone. This won't generate cobblestone at all. The timings, I finally figured out the timings for that. And I'm debating whether or not I want to create this in my current realm. Could I have enough room for it? I'm pretty sure. And if not, I can always make room. But yeah, just debating if I want to do it. Because it is... You can see how tight it is down there. That shit is compact. Like, I squish it. And then over here, I adjusted these farms. If you... Alright, no problem. Hey, Zyme, how are you? If you go straight to these farms over here, I actually have the circuitry exposed on this one. So this one button will take care of both farms. But then it has, you can see the time, like stand over here and I'll fire this thing off and just watch the circuitry. And you see the delay right there? And it comes back and it fires off again. That's how I recollect the water.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just need to have a delay timing circuitry. You know. And then I have a little axolotl pond over here. You know. We got maps. Sorry's place is across over there. I made that little bridge. Oh, and then I made a new spot that I started to make at the end of this thing. This is where I got all my food, by the way. Best place to get food is up here. Like you walk up and down this channel right here. This channel right here. And you get the hoglins, so that's always good. You just follow the ice as best you can. It gets really bumpy coming up. Like I'm bouncing off these walls because it's narrow. But it only goes one way. It's just... Shit, you actually passed me. Whee, there we go. Okay, now we're on the straight.
Oh shit.
And then this portal actually leads to what I was working on to be my underground base. Only one way out of there. Yeah, so I got a beacon here. And then of course I have the farm circuitry. It looks a little bit different here because I wanted to try and it looks a little different over here because I wanted to try and do something a little different. So it looks a little bit different, but still, yeah, one button push. And then it's a waterfall style farm that I made here. This is one of the last ones that I made. You push the thing and it delays it. I needed to have a longer delay on this one because it's longer and because of the waterfall design, it didn't work right at first. So I had to keep adding delay. So it's actually got a larger delay than the previous one. And then I have it set up so you can't actually walk onto the farmland, so that you don't accidentally, squish stuff since it's multi-layer. But you can actually like farm the whole thing. And then of course I have this so that the storage is actually underneath. So whatever's on one half of the farm goes into there, and then the other half goes into here. And I was working on my base over here. I started working on it, and it's just kind of never really figured out what to do with it. There you go. The cool thing is I did decide to take all the torches out. But then I put this lichen up, and then the lichen actually keeps the area lit enough that mobs don't spawn. And this was kind of like my bedroom, but it was kind of not feeling right, so I kind of put it on back burner and just never finished it.
Ah.
But if you want to see a really cool build, I'm going to show off Zyme and Xiaomi's boat. Let me. Oh, and I was going to actually build in this area and make a boat. I mean, a house up on stilts, but then I kind of didn't like the idea. So what I did instead was put netherrack and light it on fire. Just for fun. You want to talk about builders or something look cool? Check this out.
You lost me.
Um,
There you go.
this is a boyfriend girlfriend's area. They decided to join in, and they did this gorgeous fucking yacht. Like,
Oh, that's really nice.
I
That
like this. This is nice. This is a really like these are people who actually know how to build. Like, I just kind of dabble and build rough structures. This looks awesome. I think got an interior. They never fleshed it out, but it's there. Like, they started working on it. They didn't have enough time in the season, or on the season. They didn't have enough time in the game before. But look, they got levels and stuff. Yeah, they were working on lighting and everything. But yeah, they got like different rooms and shit. Access to like rear deck storage. I don't know what they were doing here, but I mean, this looks cool. This looks very, very cool.
See, I think I'll have so much fun when I can.
And this stuff is smooth quartz block. They had to actually, I gave them a bunch of quartz that I had that I wasn't using, like, and then they had to go mining for the rest. This is a shit ton of quartz, man.
Yeah.
This is a shit ton of quartz. But yeah, they got a little bridge, shit. Like, I love this build. When I saw them, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? They're doing the boat. Is that okay? I'm like, no, you can build whatever you want, but okay. And then they made this. I'm like, dude, it has an upstairs.
Damn.
Observation decks. It's like, this is legit awesome building.
Yeah.
Like, this is cool as shit. I can't figure that out. Like, they looks like they use slabs in a few places and shit. It's just awesome. It's an awesome build. Oh, and I had an underwater section. I never fleshed that out either, but I did build a farm underwater. Oh, that's not it. Wait, where is it? Ah, this way. Jeez, man, these things are all so far apart. That's actually Chucky's base back there. So, welcome to my underwater base that I never did finish. And all you gotta do is step out over here.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you went through the portal again.
Yes.
Now, if we were in survival, we would be able to see and breathe, no issues. Because I have a what's this thing called again? Conduit. I have a fully powered conduit over here. And then I figured out, because the water kept dripping and breaking up the farms,
Uh-huh.
I figured out that if we... being creative and trying to swim is terrible. I had to do half slabs on the roof after I did like full slab, do a half slab, and then that prevented the dripping. But yeah, I have an actual farm down here, and it actually works. I mean, it's a small one, because I'm figuring a little bit by myself, but yeah. And then I have the conduit power, so I could see underwater. It's, and breathe underwater. And then this was supposed to be like the main house. But of course, slime decided to spawn here, so I'm thinking of near slime junk. And the reason I didn't really develop this too much was because down here is the mine shaft I was starting to do, and I just didn't like the way it felt. Yeah, because I kept running into water. Like no matter what I did, I kept running into water, and I was like, "This is pissing."
I wonder.
Let me just go. Oh look, hey, I found diamond. Yeah, you see, like if you come this way. And then you're out of water, and then you're into water, and then you're out of water, and it was just annoying. So I gave up this area mainly because of that.
How do I always get lost, man?
Oh, because you thought you were in the ocean, and you didn't realize that that's actually not the ocean. That's an underwater cave. It's an underground. It's an underwater cave. Yes, I don't know. It's underneath the ocean and it's inside the ground. So it's not an actual. It's not part of the ocean.
It's
Yeah.
2 for 1.
Yeah. And then you can see what I mean by the if you come up here to the roof, you'll notice what I mean by a half slab spacer, which is kind of weird. But yeah, if you slowly fall off right here, you'll notice that there's like an air gap on that one half slab, that bottom half slab.
Yeah.
That's actually something I discovered by accident. There was a full block here, and it was just constantly dripping. Like I said, with the farm. And then I accidentally discovered that if you put half slabs instead of full slabs after you stuck out the water, it creates this weird block of air because it's supposed to be, everything in Minecraft is by block.
Yeah.
So yeah, it creates this kind of weirdness right there, and it actually prevents water from dripping. And then I did the same thing over on the farm. So this is the full block right here. But then you notice over here it's a bottom half slab, which creates the exact same effect. Interestingly enough, if a dolphin comes over here and happens to get too low to this, the dolphin can drown from not having water, from being on top of the roof inside the ocean.
I got you. We'll figure it out together. Hold on. Where's that?
Yeah, it's kind of, what's this? Library and 60-second cast build. This is the last chance to fight. I won the arena bot because your wife sent me stuff. That's cool. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. So
Yeah,
this
one
is,
left.
yeah, this is all I did. The only cool thing I like about this is that because it's water, you can swim through that little hole and then just plop right into the thing.
Where the hell is the dolphin?
I don't know. What are you trying to do? Kill a dolphin?
Yeah.
Why?
It sounds like a good thing to do.
Yeah. You're so mean. Oh, I know something you haven't seen either. I was working on this and finished it, but then, never really set it up properly. Uh, this is a villager trader hall with automatic farms on either side to feed you with stuff you need. I did that because, too many things. So I made the villager breeder in here, and then I never did finish with the jobs and stuff. That's what I said. I thought I had one that I was working on. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but I was working on one. And I had all the guys had jobs and stuff. They're all upside down because I thought it would be funny. So they're all gender boned. Yeah. If you call
Like-
something dinner bone, they flip upside down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. And again, this was all done survival. But yeah, if you check the walls, the chests on the walls, you'll see that they have food in them. They have like carrots here. What do I got on that back one? Beetroot seeds, because I didn't know any better. This one's got more carrots, potatoes, and seeds. So yeah, this has carrots, potatoes, and then seeds because I didn't know about the wheat not being a thing. And they're automatically sorted, and that's because of the auto farms that I have outside. So this guy does carrots. This guy's doing potatoes, and then this is the wheat guy, or was the wheat guy back here. This was the radish guy over here. This is the wheat guy, and potatoes, and carrots. And I just have hopper lines that I have concealed. See, I have hopper lines going from each individual farm into a different chest at a different level. And this is like this is literally my own design. Like nobody helped me with this. I just designed it in creative and then figured it out and then brought it over here. I mean, hell, I even did like little propulsion jets. Like this is the main propulsion thing that's got the tower. I don't know. I just like to cool water columns and lava columns. So I just did this underneath them. So the farms all have water, and then the trading center hall, which is right here, that's the exact center of everything, happens to be lava. And then it makes a little stone platform underneath, which I thought was very cool. And nothing could swim up there because what I did was on the water ones, because I was afraid something might go up there and break into the farm. I actually put iron trap doors, so nothing could get up there anyway. But yeah, and again, fully survival on this. This is just me going cuckoo.
It looks like you had way too much time on your hands.
Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't want to calculate how long it took me to build this thing. I'll be honest, because this took a minute. This took a minute. First, I designed this little hubby shell. Then I got villagers in there and realized I kind of did the villagers wrong. I didn't have a villager breeder. I just had them breeding on the inside here, which was a bad idea. But I've learned from that. Then I did the auto farms on the outside. So these guys, they'd harvest a crop. They tried to feed that other guy, and then it gets caught by hoppers, which then gets transported inside to chests automatically.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I thought it was cool, and I love the design. Like I built the center structure first, and then I decided to make the outside structure kind of match. And because I'm a little bit anal, all of the blocks on that particular line up in the exact same way. Like cool. Like they're literally all like lined up. Like this side and this side, they line up because I can't actually get this point to point out. So they actually line up, and then this side here, they line up. Like all the lines that go in one direction, they're all perfectly lined up. There's no misplaced blocks because these things are directional, and if you put it down in a slightly different position, it creates a different pattern. So I wanted to keep it very uniform. I was very anal about that. You know, and I decided to make the green glass, and like I said, just all survival, man. Takes a while. Takes a while.
It looks like it forever.
Yeah. Oh, and I finally put legs underneath my treehouse at some point, so it's not just floating in midair. Looks like it's actually supported and stuff. And I made a new animal barn that I never fully finished. You know, but I did a lot in this world. Hell, I've already done a lot in my current one. I have a lot of shit going on in there. And I'm already mentally starting to prepare to make another base somewhere in the new realm. Like it's fucking crazy.
Oh, I bet. Damn, bro. You've done a lot of shit since the last time we talked.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you've been in this room, and I did. Yeah, since you were last here, I did. I mean, so isn't that your house over there, the one you were selling? Right?
Probably.
Yeah. So I put glass over this ravine. I've had more members join, more members leave. I built this. Well, I just damaged it. Who cares? It's a copy. I put the stilts in for the house. Built that big ass fucking farm. Built moss machines. Yeah, I did a lot. I mean, collecting resources is the biggest thing. Dude, to make the farm, the industrial farm that I made into like a little mini shrubbery tree, giant shrubbery tree thing, the resource gathering on that shit probably took me about 4 or 5 hours. Maybe even 6. And it took me a very long time to make that fucking thing. I kept having a resource gathering. It probably took me about almost 30 hours maybe to do that thing, and it's like 5 I would say maybe 5 hours was just collecting resources that I didn't have. And you know, I have a lot of resources, like I still have a lot of stuff, but I didn't have enough ports to make all the goddamn observers I needed. So I had to go to another 2 or 3 more times just looking around for more fucking ports to make more observers, and
Gee.
had to go get more bows from just waiting it for it to be night and then go looking for skeletons so I could get more bows for dispensers. Cobblestone generator got used again. Like that is a project right there. Yeah, stop it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where'd you get that? Did you get that out of the thing that I left over here?
No, I got out of my inventory.
Because as a special bonus, I put all my gear into this chest that I had at the time of shutting down the world.
I shouldn't be muted. I'm not muted.
No, you're not muted. Yes, but does yours come back to you?
Really?
I keep seeing you drop diamonds and shit, but it's like I even updated the map to include the villager breeder with the fire. So the map's fully updated. It's got all the new buildings and shit in it, and it, including, like I said, I had to extend it a
Hold up.
little. Well, that's Omen's house over there. The one that looks like 2 nipples. Oh,
You guys not liking it all because
that one right there.
He said it looked like 2 nipples.
It's kind of like 2 nipples. I mean, they're asymmetrical because they're not the same size, but why not? That's what I first thought when I saw him.
That's funny.
This is his right here. When he was playing, he no longer replays.
His designs make
I
me
forgot
happy.
who was building this.
I bought the game, babe. You can play it on your phone.
I think that's everything. Since you were here, I think that's all the updates and stuff. I mean, with the moss carpet, like you could like you didn't you can hide light sources with the moss carpet, like in the grass. Like that's cool. Like if you look down, you'll notice that there's some torches, but then when you get like near the moss machine and in my area, like right here, you'll notice that there's light coming from the ground, but you don't see the light source, except that there's this moss carpet on top.
Did you just cover like torches with moss carpet?
Yeah, that's literally all it is. I just sit there and aim at the top of a torch and then blink, and then that's it. It just covers it up. No one is the wiser. You know? Oh, when the world limit went up, I extended the. Remember this thing? I forgot who made this thing. You just went straight up and went to build limit. Well, build limit got higher, so we can go to 350 now. And there's
Oh,
also,
really?
oh yeah, not just that, but you can also go much lower. You can go down to negative 60. So there's a lot more room. 0 is not the bottom of the world anymore. Now it's negative 60 or 64 or 56.
Damn.
So what I did was, see, I left the original platform in place. So that's the original platform. And then I extended it up. And this is now the new world height limit. Right? Oh, no, it's not.
Just
320. So I could have gone one more level. But I didn't because I wanted to put a torch. Oh, that's what it was. I wanted to put a torch on top. So this is one block below. But technically, this 320 is the height limit. 320. Can't put any more than that. That's it. And then it goes down to negative 60 or so, something like that. It drops down a lot.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things that everybody loved because it's like we can only build so high. What the hell do you want to build so damn high for? But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's like my current base. And when you get into the realm and stuff, that realm was set up on 119. So we have the mangrove swamp. It's a huge mangrove swamp, which is one of the new woods. It's actually the new wood that came out in 119. It's pretty. And then now in 120, they have another one, bamboo. Bamboo is going to be the shit because you're going to be able to make bamboo planks and then bamboo wood stuff. And the texture looks amazing.
I bet like the bamboo like green with the white.
No, it'll actually be like dried out bamboo. So it'll look similar. It'll look similar to this birch right here. It'll look similar to this, but then with stick patterns in it. And then they have one that's called bamboo mosaic, which is a block that actually has a crisscross pattern on the individual block. You know how if you make a floor, you make a crisscross pattern. It looks very nice. Well, they put that texture into a single block.
That's dope.
So it's just it's just crazy. I am dying for that block. That block is gonna make some shit. Stab it!
I didn't make this time.
Leave
you
me
can't prove it.
alone. Yeah, I left my shulker monster. Hey, I can see that. Oh, that's actually not you. That's actually me.
You know, like what the fuck? Hitting me with a fishing rod?
Hey, look, this shit's chasing me. I'm being chased by a trident. Oh, it caught me. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, I've learned a bit more about some Minecraft stuff. Like, I'm really proud of this farm because of the 4-way button circuitry I was. And of course, I was high when I came up with that idea. I sit there and did the regular standard farm. I was like, I wonder if I can control each farm individually. And then I just started digging up the ground around it. I was high as shit. It took me like 3 hours to figure out. Stop it.
Look at yourself in third person.
What? Why? What?
Oh, it's not there anymore. There was a trident in your fort.
That's because I was like this.
Oh,
I was throwing it at you. You can't get everything in me. We're in creative.
oh, true. That's right.
That's why I want to make a realm, or I've technically made a realm for alpha called Prank It. So you can actually attack people physically to take their stuff. We're not going to have keep inventory. There's not going to be any cheats on that one. Stab it. Stab it. Stab it up. There's a fishing rod. You don't even know how to do it right. That's not how you use a fishing. What? Let me show you how to use a fishing. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stop. Stay right there. Okay, let me show you how to use a fishing rod. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. So go all the way to the ground and turn off your free float, like double jump, so that you just like. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't get you. Okay. Good.
Jesus Christ.
Bye. I saw that watching Hermitcraft. They actually killed a warden. They killed a warden now. Oh, do you know about the warden?
No.
You don't know about the warden. Okay. Well, as the last thing that we're going to do here, I'm going to introduce you to the warden. So, give me 1 second here. All right, can you fly? Oh, nope. Okay, cool. All right. Let me find. That's the warden. He's a hostile mob. You might want to run.
That poor. Shit.
Run! Run! He's gonna get you! You better keep running! He's running! He's coming! It's gonna be extra funny. I know what's gonna happen. That doesn't matter.
Damn.
Yeah, these suckers are dangerous. Let's go back to creative. Now here's the thing. This guy is so mean that he will go after any watch him go after this sheep. Watch this sheep. This sheep is dead. Watch this shit. Now, here's the facts that we know of the warden. Literally, the most powerful mob has like 500 hearts or some shit like that in the game. Period. No. You want to have some fun? Watch this. Okay, you got. No. Hold on, hold on. Both of us pull him. Get hook up and then go up. Let's both do it at the same time. All right. All right. So right here, right here, right here, and no, right there, right there. 3, 2. Oh, he dead. Oh, he's not dead. There he is. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get it. Okay, I got him. You got him?
Yeah.
All right. Pick a spot right there, right there. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, pull. That homeboy is just fucked.
I like how we're trying to fish for him.
Yeah, right? It's like we can't get into the proper realm because that damn thing. Three, 2, 1. Oh, he's after something inside the house. What's in here? Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there's something underneath. Yeah, there's a space under there. He's hunting whatever's underneath. Okay, anyway, this guy is blind. He cannot see shit. As you saw in survival, he will create blackness around you and you can't see shit. Because he's blind. He's got that kind of trick attack. He smells you and he can hear you. So he's got some weird powers. But he's the strongest and yeah, he's the strongest thing ever. It's like 500 hearts or some shit like that. He's trying to kill whatever the hell is underneath. I'm dying to know what's down here.
Fuck is insects?
Oh, look at it! He killed some zombies! Look, there's rotten flesh. I don't know what else he's going for. What? Oh, look what he's doing! Hey, look! He's going after these guys up top. He hears these guys. He's just vaporizing everything in here. But you see those little blue waves that go to him? That's the sound that tells him where they are and stuff. That's how he hunts. That's why he knows that these guys are over here. This is probably the coolest thing they've ever added to Minecraft, man. Shit you not. This motherfucker is a beast. Like my shit as oh, this one is not the piercing.
Hate to cut you short, bro, but I gotta get going. I gotta get up for work in like 4 hours.
All right, buddy.
You have a good
Well,
one.
2 more days we can get onto the realm.
Yeah.
I can't even get on now. Like,
All right. Have a good one.
All right, you too. What time is it anyway? Oh shit! It's almost 5 in the morning. Yeah, I gotta go to sleep too. But Well, guys, that'll be it for the stream, and I hope you had fun with me as I showed my buddy around a couple things and just hanged out. And that was pretty much it. And yeah, it's about to be 5 o'clock in the morning. So I actually have to get some sleep because I didn't sleep well yesterday. So I will see you guys in the next one. GG's, everybody. Where the hell's here we go. GG's.